So it is with great pleasure that I invite David to the stage to address the graduating class of 2014.
I guess it's a GW first for a 6-pound chihuahua named Brutus to be mentioned at the celebration. Dr. Benjamin Mays once said, "I have only just a minute. Only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it. Give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but an eternity is in it. I'm humbled and honored to be here today to share this proverbial minute with you, to reflect on what this day means for all of us as graduates, among family, friends, faculty, and staff, here to celebrate this journey and our collective accomplishment. Thinking on our minute together, I ask that you also reflect on your own minutes. The minute it took to submit an admissions application. The minute it took to hit send on that email for an assignment. The minute it takes to confer a degree. Or the minute it takes to have some of us recognized as doctor for the very first time. Thank you, Dr. Swayze. Yes, that's worth an applause. Thank you. That minute contains our eternity. And it symbolizes the moments in our lives that we have a ripple effect on society, as each of us inevitably dedicates our energy and passion to impact others through our education and unique talents. Robert Kennedy said eloquently, each time a man stands up for an ideal or acts to improve the lot of others, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring those ripples to build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance. I'm proud to be among you, among people who chose an ideal of education as our act of improving the lot of others and sending out that eternal ripple of hope. We chose an ideal that not only fuels our professional goals, but connects to us personally. For me, that personal connection is deep. I'm a first-generation college student, raised in a multi-ethnic family by an African-American father from Oklahoma and an immigrant mother from South Korea. While both my parents had limited access to education, they recognized the power in it. And they made sure that I stood up for an ideal of education, just like many of your families have. It's that same support of an ideal that created this very institution. Founded by an act of Congress and the commitment of 3 faculty, a tutor, and 30 of George Washington University's first students, we are ripples of hope, produced by this university and this graduate program. Furthermore, we embody the ripples of hope from our family's love and sacrifice. We are the eternity within their proverbial minute. And while we embody those ripples of hopes, we also represent the source of hope for the future. And I challenge us all to keep these last 4 thoughts in mind as we move forward. First, in all your success that I know each of you are capable of achieving and continuing to achieve, remember the greatness found through service. The greatest person among you will be a servant to society and others. Second, find your difference. Know it and don't belittle it. That is your talent, that is your passion to share with others as a gift. Be wise enough not only to recognize your difference, but to encourage difference. Wisdom is the ability to recognize difference in yourself and encourage it in others. Third, remember the importance of finding joy in serving others. Attempt to find joy as people like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Mother Teresa did. During the Civil Rights Movement, when Dr. King's methods of civil disobedience resulted in the arrests of protesters, he still found joy. He said, so what? We'll just turn these jails from dungeons of shame into havens of human dignity. And Mother Teresa eloquently said, I slept and I dreamed that life was all joy. I woke and saw that life is all service. I served and I saw that service is joy. Lastly, take joy in today and spread that joy to others. Because you have only just a minute. Only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon you, can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to you to use it. You must suffer if you lose it. Give account if you abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but an eternity is in it. Congratulations, classmates, and congratulations to the faculty, staff, and families who produced the eternity of greatness I see before me today. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I now invite GSEHD's Administrative Dean and Chief of Operations, Dr. Phoebe Stevenson, to the podium to honor this year's award recipients. Thank you again.
Well, David, I believe you have inspired all of us to make good use of our own minute and to send out the ripples of hope that will inspire and serve others. Thank you very much.